Hello, good morning. Hello, Dr. Mark Dubious. Hello, Charlene. Here, we've got storms here in Joliet, Illinois. I am reporting live from Joliet, Illinois, or rather doing my podcast because I am not a news reporter. I am not a journalist. I am just a blogger, a woman with an opinion. And so the internet might go in and out because it's storming bad. Okay, Tiffany Henyard, where out thou? Tiffany Henyard, you dirty piece of slime. Where are you? Where are you, Tiffany? You have so much stuff to say in these board meetings in township meetings on how people were lying on you. You know, how people want to bring a black woman down. People don't know anything. I brought money to the city. You can't make this stuff up. Tiffany Henyard is a sorry sack of ish. She's a disgrace to black women, women of color. She's a disgrace to people that really love their communities and wouldn't take a dime, wouldn't steal a dime from the residents. They would be trying to find more money, more grants for the neighborhood. They wouldn't have their hand in the cookie jar, stealing every doggone thing. You could listen to this. Hold on.
And Dalton, following the investigation into Henyard's spending. Tara?
Jim and Marie, former Chicago Mayor Laura told you last night, not only did she find the village is out of control. No response to repeated interview requests. I tried to track down Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard in person today. Village employees The report shows $40,000 spent on Amazon purchases in one day. Money that's unaccounted for.
What's going on? Hold on.
Another question lingering.
Hold on.
Money spent on police overtime, with 2 officers racking up 6 figures in pure OT. $108,000 and $115,000. The deputy chief just fired here last week, Louis Lacey, paid $96,000 in overtime.
Hold on.
The village was unable to pay all its monthly expenditures with available cash balance.
Okay, is everybody still
all of the
there?
village's trustees in reporting this story today. As of right now, I have not heard back from one of them. Of course, we also haven't heard back from Mayor Tiffany Henyard. If any of that changes, we'll update the story that's up on our website right now, where you can find all of our coverage of these issues here in Dalton. Reporting live in Dalton this afternoon, I'm Tara Molina, CBS News Chicago. Tara.
With its tag, and you can use other GPS tracking devices, but they are external.
Okay, can you hear me now, Miss Queen?
Under the skin.
Hey, how's Mom?
She's okay.
Dr. Jennifer Easterling, we really appreciate the great
She back home now?
She's home, yeah, she's at accident.
Okay. All right.
She got a big thing in her apartment now.
Okay.
No Archie though. I
Okay.
don't know what we're gonna do about that.
Okay.
I don't know how she can't walk in with an oxygen tank and all that business, so. We
Well,
gotta think about that for a little bit.
okay.
So,
Okay, so Miss Queen, you can hear me now? Oh, this is awful. This is terrible. So anyway, everybody, Tiffany Henyard has been missing since Lori Lightfoot released her report. You know the sad thing about this, and let me play this again so y'all can hear it. I don't know if it gave out. I like to come with facts and things that will back up my story. But anyway, she's been missing. But this ruthless, dirty, low down woman has stolen everything from the citizens that live in the village of Dalton. She did these people so terrible. So terrible. You can't make this up.
The village of Dalton is more than $3.5 million in the hole. Mayor Tiffany Henyard is accused of misusing money, and today, she's nowhere to be found.
Tara Molina spent the day in Dalton following the investigation into Henyard's spending. Tara?
Jim and Marie, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot is the special investigator in this case. And like we first told you last night, not only did she find the village of Dalton is in significant debt, but she also found the village's credit card spending is out of control. Mayor Tiffany Henyard didn't respond to any of my requests today, and I'm told she's not in the building. No response to repeated interview requests.
So,
I tried to track down Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard, I cannot wait until the police or the feds or whoever pick you up. And, you know, it was a time I didn't want to see anybody in jail. I mean, I just felt like jail wasn't for our people. Jail people need to be rehabilitated. But I want you in jail. You've stolen money from your own people. From your own people. You have made it where senior citizens, people that left Chicago and moved out to the south suburbs of Chicago, who have now retired, their property taxes will be so high that they might lose their homes. Yeah, Miss Queen, I'm going to drop the link and have anybody that wants to come up. I mean, this lady, if you look at the board meetings, her excuse, and I'm so sick of black people, when you doing wrong, why are you messing with a black woman? I have a 5-year-old daughter. Well, you know what? You should have thought about that when you were terrorizing the residents for the village of Dalton. You should have thought about that when people had to pay you Miss Tiffany Henyard, while you was going around here like you was Nino Brown. Tiffany, Tiffany Henyard, you scum, you piece of the earth type woman. You stole money from all of those citizens. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Queen, how you
Hey, how you
doing?
doing? I'm doing good. How are you?
Girl, you know, this is this is to show you just how ignorant our people are and how
Hmm.
dumb and stupid they are because y'all think y'all can get away and do stuff that these other folks been doing. First of all, you shouldn't even be getting in office if you want to steal from the people. Okay. And how she thought she was going to get away with this, just boom, boom, boom. Girl, this woman spent $40 in one day at Amazon.
What the hell did she buy?
She was stealing everything. And the only people that's gonna suffer is the black people that live up there in Dalton. They're gonna suffer because this money has to be paid back because you are you get these sorry sack of shit leaders that we vote for that we think is really going to make a difference. We think they're going to make a difference and help our people. And they go right in and they start stealing, stealing. We're you know, the way she talked to those residents, the way the way she disrespected those residents up there, if they didn't contribute to her non-for-profit organizations, if
Hmm.
they didn't vote for her, this lady did not give people their licenses. This lady was a piece of work. She was cold-blooded up there. She ran that town like Nino Brown in New Jack City, who she went and dressed up as one day. Like they gotta
Oh
pay
wow.
her. They gotta pay her in order to keep stuff going on up there in the village of Dalton, Illinois.
So what made them start to investigate her?
Girl, because money was missing, just her whole attitude, vendors started calling. They wasn't getting paid. You know, she was hiring her own people, bringing in her own staff to handle her business. I don't have a problem with people looking out for their people, you know. Because if I'm in a position, I'm probably going to try to help a friend out. I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that. But I'm not going to have my friend go around and intimidate people like they got to pay me in order
Exact.
to have a business in Dalton, Illinois. Yeah. How you
How,
doing?
how you doing, Miss April
You been
Flowers?
nothing. You been following this heifer, this low down dirty wench.
Well, I see there's so many of y'all doing so much on her, so it's like I haven't really spoken on her because I see that, like I said, I've already made posts where if you go back down my posts, I've posted that I don't trust people with those eyes like her, because she remind me of Mr. Toad and Mr. Frog. If you ever heard of that story, then you would know what type of woman she is. And she's about ingratiating herself. So you're gonna have to understand that type of woman like her.
Bless
She
you.
gonna
Bless you.
Sorry,
Bless
y'all.
you.
bless you, bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You know,
I don't waste much time with her because I see so many of y'all got the stories on her. Our sister from Pink Book Lessons, she stays on her bumper. So it's like, you
yeah.
know, this woman, she's a criminal. Everybody knows that, but I always tell people, look who's sitting right next to her. You see that white man or that white woman, either to the left or the
Uh-huh.
right of her, and she is a pawn of their system. They put her there to do what she's doing, to drain the economy. That's what
You
they put her.
know, you know what the saddest thing is? Every black woman that's been put in a position in these last couple of years have all turned out to be criminals.
Yep. The 304s. Pink Book Lesson talks about that they put all these types of
You
women
know,
in.
they
So when
trying to get rid of the black man, and y'all bring in these black women, and they done all stole. It's a
well,
shame. It's
how,
a
how
disgrace
how do
to
you get
women
rid of the
of
black
color.
man? By going through the women. This is what they did.
Yeah,
This is what they did back even in Egypt. They went through the women. So they gonna always go through the women. And this is the problem, that our women keep falling for the okie doke all this time. I'm gonna do a live today that's gonna be more different than my normal shit where I'm always going on about white supremacy. I'm actually gonna dig deep into this whole
yeah.
thing about Kamala and stuff. And it's like, this whole identity politics that they're running off. Because I've had sisters that I went to college with who've been contacting me telling me they mad at me because I won't support her. And I'm saying that the reason I won't support her is because of a whole host of policy reasons, not because she a black woman.
Right. I mean, I did a show because Ricky Smiley. You can go back and listen to this show.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
not
that joint.
voting.
I
I'm
saw
not
that.
voting for anybody because they're black. I need
We
people to understand that. I'm voting for whoever has the best interest, whether they're Democrat, Republicans. If
There
they
you
have
go.
something on their agenda that I like, that's who
We
I'm
need
going to vote
policy.
for. And nobody is going to tell me I need to vote for somebody because they black. Because every every
Bless you.
hold on, y'all.
Take it easy,
All
sister. Yeah, but she's saying the
all
right thing.
skin folks ain't for us.
There you go.
And just to say vote for her, if you really do your research on Kamala Harris, all of her policies and programs that she started, unfortunately, hurt people of color. So when you do your research, you will find out that it just so happened, you know, that people of
Well, see, I
color,
never really even say people of color. I say black people. It's
Yeah.
black people
How you doing?
they directly go at. It's all these other people, they papering them up. She just gave $26,000, $26 billion to the AIP, the Asian Pacific people. That's just last year. So she papering them up. She papering up the illegal immigrants. We see them with all this money they giving out to all these people So it's just black people the ones they not giving shit to. We're the ones not getting none. And that's the problem right now. We're sitting here, we're taking the brunt of all the heat. We can't even get an anti black hate crime bill. They made a bill for the Asians, they made a bill for the LGBTQ community, they made a bill for the Jewish community, they made a bill for all these people. And some people say, well, what you don't need a bill for white people. White people already dominating through a system of white supremacy. Every white person has $1 million worth of whiteness. You know, they can rely on that shit.
I'm back. Everybody, please hit the like, share, and subscribe
Yeah,
button.
make sure
And
y'all hitting that.
Miss Queen and Breezy, if I go out, y'all can just keep on going. Miss
Okay, yeah,
Queen, what
we
do
do.
you got to say about this whole situation? Cause I'ma tell you, um, it's pathetic. I don't know when I went out, but every black woman that they have, you got the lady down there in Atlanta, the DA, dirty. You got the prosecution, Love Hillman, dirty. You got the woman got PPP loans, a lawyer.
Dirty,
She went and bought a
dirty,
pink Rolls Royce. You got the lady from Maryland,
dirty.
you
Yep,
know. Another
Mosby,
thing,
everybody.
you know,
You
we
cannot say
can't do
that.
what these people do.
Hmm.
I have y'all.
Yeah, I'm just saying what you saying. You called out all what I'm looking at, and I'm like, damn, where's the cap? Where's the lie at that we could say that you lying with all of this? And there is no lie. You know, all these people have come up with crummy handprints. They all of them. They all of their hands in the all of their hands in the cookie jar. I remember when I was a kid, we used to play a game called "Who Stole the Cookie from the Cookie Jar?" Not me. That's who. Then who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? That's me, and that's you. Like everybody's stealing out the cookie jar, and this is what I'm saying. They don't get it that we gonna get if you black, you gonna catch that ramification. It's gonna come back because right now we see with the Dalton situation, there's being a whole big pushback. You're seeing all these white mayors from these other counties, they're all coming forward, and she's gonna go down. We see the police chief, he's just been indicted on 9 counts. So it's only apparent that she's gonna go down next. Um and all this stuff going across the country right now, we have realized that the 304 that they put in power has been a detriment to our community. And it's only a matter of time if we recognize that, hey, we can't keep doing this. Just because somebody is looking like us and talking like us don't mean that they give a damn about us. We got to get that in our position, in our mindset, and realize that we got to really be paying attention who's running around us, because some of these people are just straight up 304s. Some of them are tethers. So we have to look at all of this type of stuff now. And we have to realize for Black Americans, we have to get up and have to take responsibility. Because I think that's what Negroes is afraid of, power. A lot of Negroes is afraid of having power because that means you got to be responsible and you got to be accountable. It's easy if we just let white mommy and white daddy handle everything and we don't do nothing other than just sitting around, keep making excuses instead of realizing like, hey, hold up. We're going to have to remove some of these people that surround us. They not really down for us. And that's where I feel like we have to go. So I'm gonna land my plane.
I think it's crazy that she would steal that amount of money as if she's not gonna get caught. That's what's interesting. Um, as far as the number of black politicians that's been getting caught, white politicians steal too. The difference is it's more of them than it is of us. And I think we put a closer microscope on us than we would do everybody else because it's not uncommon for politicians to be stealing money. Human greed is human greed. Um, do I justify it and think it's okay? Of course not. But I don't think black folks are more predisposed to having this go on than any other group of people.
Well, we already
It's,
understand. We under that's under their system. They gonna already pull that game. There's a thing that we always held up. It's called integrity. We didn't do that shit for years. Ain't no reason to start doing it now. Stand on business. Stand on our laurels. Don't start trying to become like these other people, because then we start putting ourselves on the status of those people who fleeing to run over here. When you hear all the immigrants screaming about it's the government, we ain't never bowed down to the government. We always stood on business. We never sat there and said, oh, the government doing this. We just said, hey, we gonna do the opposite of what the fuck they doing. We, as black people, created motherfucking school breakfast programs. Not no white people. Ain't no government or nothing did that. We did that through the Black Panthers. Everything that you see positive ever in this country, that's always been done by black people. No other group can say that they ever stood on business, pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, or did nothing but black Americans. That's it. There ain't another group that can say that. Everybody else, the Asians, the Arabs, everybody, they get government funded, they get assistance to come into this country and start doing what they doing. We sit here and we build shit on our own. That's just who we are. We not like all these other people. And that's just the motherfucking facts. And I don't think we should ever play like other people or even like us. It ain't the truth. They don't do what we do. Yeah, we a little effed up right now because of the system and the way the shit got us. But at the same time, we still dominant in everything that you see around the world. Ain't nobody trying to imitate or be like nobody else but foundational black Americans. We the only people that people want to look like, people want to dress like, people want to talk like, people want to walk like. That's it. They even cooking barbecue. They want to do what we doing. Even if it was bush meat before, now they trying to turn that bush meat into something elegant. They trying. We ain't hating on none of that. But we gonna be telling the truth. We're going to be telling the truth. We're not going to sit around here no longer be just voting blue no matter who. And most of us ain't even saying we voting for Trump. I'm not voting. I'm choosing the couch. That's how I feel, because it's an insult to my intelligence to pick either one of these characters. But like I said, locally, I told people, even out here locally where I'm at, it's all fucking Indians. I told people I don't even know if I might even do the local shit this year, because it's all these Indians. Where did they come from? They just appeared out of nowhere. They took over the whole Northern Virginia, DC suburb areas. Just come out here and look at our voting pool. They just it's nothing but Indians everywhere you look. I don't care if you're in Fairfax County, Loudoun County, Prince William County. Everybody's a fucking Indian that they gave you for the alleged blue ticket this year. There is no, and on the red ticket, there's like a bunch of Vietnamese.
I don't really care who on the tickets. If the black folks on the ticket, other black folks on damn tickets, black folks need to get involved in the politics. And black folks not involved in the politics. So really, black folks need to set them up.
Look, they chased all the Negroes out of here in
Nah, ain't no
2000.
they chase no Negroes out of nowhere.
Nah, they
Negroes
did.
left.
Y'all, you don't even get it. You wasn't here. I'm telling you what I saw. If you didn't have a home, if you didn't have a home that you owned and lived in, your ass got shipped out of the fucking neighborhood. If you was on any type of vouchers or Section 8, your ass got shipped out to Western Loudoun County. I witnessed all this shit. If you wasn't a black
Okay, well,
person,
all black folks ain't on
if you
welfare.
wasn't a black person who owned where you live, all the poor black people got shipped out. And then they shipped in all the Mexicans and they come from Europe. It's like Serbians, a whole bunch of them. They shipped in a whole bunch of Serbians, a whole bunch of Mexicans. We people who live in the houses around here, we witnessed this shit. Those of us who live in homes, we was watching them change. It wasn't like no shit that was just, oh, the people moved and they came in. We watched them bring whole fucking buses in and drop people off. This is under Joe Biden. We sit here watching all this shit.
Again,
There's motherfuckers walking down my
if you on
neighborhood
welfare,
looking like they just came out of Afghanistan right now. And they looking at me like they should be afraid of me, and I'm looking like I should be afraid of them.
and if you on welfare, then you have to live wherever the government puts you. Get off the welfare.
I believe that's disrespectful right there. I don't believe that. I believe people who are from the soil need to be wherever the hell they want to be. But you bringing all these immigrants, you acting like you feel good that they bringing immigrants and moving all these people around. They letting the immigrants stay where they want. They letting the immigrants stay where they want to live.
For where you want to live. You cannot ask the government to pay for where you live.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. This internet keeps going in and out.
I'm not saying they should. What I'm saying is they letting the immigrants.
So what's going on? Where are we at with the conversation?
Yeah, they letting the immigrants live and stay where they want to be.
I ain't got a lot of patience for people that don't know how to have conversations. So,
yeah, I don't know what.
I'm gonna drop in a minute.
What conversation she was trying to have. That's what I'm trying to understand. I don't know what conversation.
How would you know? How would you know what conversation I'm trying to have if I'm speaking and you speaking over me? In order to know what type of conversation I'm trying to have, you would have to close your mouth and open your ears. You're speaking over me now. You're speaking over me now. You're speaking over me now. You're speaking over me now.
Okay, everybody, one at a time.
You would have decorum and you would say, okay, now let me speak.
You ain't had no decorum since you got on this panel. Don't speak to me about decorum. Sir, okay, Miss April, I'm gonna go because I cut this man out.
She ready to flee because she's not being chosen as what she should say should be top notch. You see, those type of people are weak in their mind. They get up, oh, let's flee. I said decorum would be, hey, oh, it's time for me to speak. I would have said, oh, I'm sorry if I spoke over you. I already said 3 times. I didn't say nothing. I was listening to her, trying to figure out what she was trying to say. And then I interacted with her. Once she was just babbling. That's all I'm saying. We were talking about.
Okay, what happened? Because my internet is going in and out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. One thing. I don't want to hear nobody telling me I need to find my tribe. I don't need people to tell me I need to know my people. That shit is dead and gone. Okay? It's dead and gone. The new rising of people should be to do the right thing. Be around people where y'all had the same ideas. I mean, my language was what my people was.
Look,
I'm not focusing on that. I tell people I'm focusing on the now and the I see of power that's not doing the right thing. Now,
Well, they're saying right there that that man doesn't know how to shut his mouth. That's kind of weird. Like, why should I have to shut my mouth if I disagree with what you had to say? We could go in sequence. We could say, okay, well hold on. You can adjust me and say, hey, let me say what I have to say. I'll agree with you. I won't. I'm not gonna sit there and be like argumentative to you. That's what I was trying to be with her. I was trying to understand what the hell she was saying. Hopefully Miss Showers will be right back. But yeah, no disrespect. I'm not trying to be against you, sister. I don't know why you felt there was a need that we had to be argumentative. That's all I'm saying. What do you mean? No, I wasn't. I said, hey, say what you got to say. I said that. How many times should I have to say? I said it. I cut my mic. I even cut my mic. I stopped talking. I stopped talking.
Say what I have to say.
You capping now. I stopped talking. I cut my own mic.
Argumentative to you. That's what I was trying to be with her. I was trying to understand what the hell she was saying.
What do you mean close my teeth?
well,
You can't tell me
Hopefully Miss
when to
well,
Showers will
shut
be
up.
right back.
Breezy.
But yeah, no disrespect. I'm not trying to be against you, sir.
Wait, is that the chick who looked like a
I
But
cat?
don't know why
I swear, I
felt
think
there
that
was a
chick,
need
me and
that
her have always had a
oh,
falling out before. I don't think me and her like each other anyway.
I'm having a big issue with my Wi-Fi, and this is driving me nuts. First of all, everybody that comes on this panel, nobody, they have their time to speak and they should not be interrupted. So I don't know what was happening because this internet is going in
Oh,
and
you
out.
you know me, Miss Queen Sunkiss. We've had bump in the
And
bed
so
before.
people have to learn to start listening to what other people are saying. And that way you can get some type of understanding. On the April Showers Network, we ain't in competition over here. Everybody is somebody. And
Yeah. Definitely, definitely.
everybody's opinion is important. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
how we
Yes, ma'am.
flow over here. And everybody is given a fair chance to speak. I'm not trying to get anybody,
Hey, hey,
whatever I
ma'am.
don't
If I
disagree with
if I
somebody,
stepped over, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I stepped over anything, I'll say that.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
trying to recruit them to understand. Think I express my opinion. I keep it moving. And
I didn't talk over her. I just
I'm
said I'm sorry.
trying to recruit any.
Well, she went on again. Anyway, I didn't say I was talking over Miss April. I respect Miss April 100%. Yeah, because we had a small bump in the head before when you said racism and white supremacy didn't exist. That's a long time ago, neither here nor there. But yeah, we've had that bump in the road before. So I know you wear that wrap on your head, and you like, you kind of look like a cat and shit. But you're a fly chick. No hate, no disrespect. You didn't say that. I said that. I said that white supremacy existed. You said it didn't. That's all it was. It's a while ago, honey. And we ain't got to go over it. It's not something we gonna keep. But like, oh, I'm gonna keep bumping it. Like, yeah. But I remember you from that time. That's all. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to remember it. You don't have to remember it. It's not a problem. I'm just saying. I'm sorry if you felt I disrespected you. That's all I'm saying. I did not disrespect you, and that's all I would like to say. I did not disrespect you, and I'm sorry if we came up on the wrong foot. That's what it is. No disrespect to you. No disrespect at all. I'm basically saying I'm sorry. So that's all. No disrespect to you. Okay, that's not something you would say. That's cool. That's cool. My mistake then. Yeah, RBG flag, that's a Pan African thing. That's all I'm saying. It's cool. I know, Pan African. I already know that. That's Pan African. All right, that's good. I'm a foundational black American. I'm not into that RBG stuff. I already said, my bad. I said, I'm mistaken there. RBG, that red, black, and green is Pan African. That's not black. That's not black American. The black American
Well,
flag
now, wait a minute.
is
Hold on.
red,
I
black,
just
and
came back
yellow.
in. Who are
What are
you
you
to say
talking?
the red, black, and green? What colors they doesn't represent black? Baby,
Oh
let
yeah,
me
I'm just
tell you
telling you.
something.
The black American flag is red, white, and blue. The foundational black American flag, or either the red, black, and yellow flag. That is the flag of foundational black American. Anything else is obsolete. That's all I'm being honest about. That's not true. All that stuff is not black. So what video in private, bro?
Yeah, I don't.
What video in private am I supposed to show? I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, this Pan African and all of this stuff. I really don't get into that. I don't. I don't get into that because, first of all, I'm over here in the United States of America. And so I was strict. I don't know none of that stuff and I don't care to know it because I don't know
Yeah, yeah.
what traditions, what things. I do know the difference between right and wrong.
Exactly.
I would never know my language. It's just so much that I don't know. That stuff that wasn't passed down. So
How
it,
I would I
that's
would I
why
would
I don't get into these types of conversation. I am a black woman
yeah,
living in the United
that's
States.
what I'm saying.
I
I'm a black
live
man.
in the United States of America. And I know that I shouldn't be looking at these black women, women of color stealing. I don't care about none of that. I don't know what tribe I come from. None of that matters to me. I'm living in the now. What's going on now? Hold on. Do I have somebody trying to come up? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on.
All I know is my daddy is from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. My
Yeah.
mama from
Hey, Miss
Elizabethtown,
Queen.
North Carolina.
How you doing, Miss
Yeah.
April? I never said nothing
Okay.
about no pan. I didn't say nothing about no pan African. I'm not a pan African. This man was
Okay,
just
Yeah.
talking out his
I
ass.
get it. I
You
get
see,
it.
you see how I'm
Breezy,
talking? You
please
see how
let
he's
her
talking over
talk.
me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let
And
her
that's why I
talk.
left. Because you can't have a conversation with somebody that know everything and not able to listen.
And that's what's wrong with us black people right now. We can't communicate. You know, we everybody talking about they doing their research. I'm not messed up about what happened 400 years ago, 3,000 years ago. I'm dealing with the now, the reality of what I'm dealing with now. So none of that. People be like, do your research. How? I don't know. I don't know anybody that can tell me what language I was, what tribe I come from, any of that. So I ain't trying to hear none of that. I need people to focus, uh, on what's going on now. And what's going on now is I'm seeing women like Tiffany Henyard stealing from a whole town. She is a black woman stealing from a town where it's 90% of black people living, and these people are hard-working citizens, and she has stolen from them. Now, if she chose to become a criminal, that's on her. If she chose to become a puppet master or somebody's been behind her, that's on her. But I want her ass in jail. In jail.
And she should be.
I want her
She should
in
be.
jail. And the way she disrespected black people up there, like they wasn't nothing. So basically, that's why I say, don't tell me nothing. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Africa, pet. I'm not trying to hear nothing about that. We over here in the United States of America trying to survive.
Rightly so. And
And
yo, what do
people
um
are putting, we think they want us to look at black people, and we all are happy for black people when they make it. When they make it. But to have everything stolen from you,
Miss
be
April?
intimidated. It should
Um,
not be like this. And I'm not voting for nobody else because they black.
there you go. Miss April, what do you think about her? They saying that they can't locate her right now. Did you hear that
Huh?
report that they did you hear the report that they say they can't locate Tiffany Henyard right now?
Yeah, they cannot find her. Tiffany Henyard is nowhere to be found. But she was talking tall stuff at the board meeting. Everybody was against her. Now she's disappeared. That's what this show is about. This woman that stole money. I mean, she went full throttle on the residents and the citizens from Dalton and Thornton Township. Now a report that came out, and you know where to be found. Talk your bad stuff now, Tiffany. See, this is what I'm saying. We greedy. And a lot of people voted for her up there because they wanted to see a black woman really make a change. Well, they ain't no different than the rest of these people. So don't tell me I need to vote for somebody because they black. or I'm gonna make history.
Boom. I mean, shit. You hitting that shit like right on the nail right there because you hear them saying like, oh, you got to vote for this woman because it's gonna be symbolic. It's gonna be the day of Martin Luther King and
I'm not trying to hear
yeah.
none of that. Cause
There you go.
don't tell me who I gotta vote for. And every black woman, they're into some shady shit. Man, they can miss me with that. And this
Yeah, I
woman
wouldn't.
here, okay, Queen, go ahead. Let me be quiet. Breezy, let Queen talk. Go ahead, Queen.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't indict every black woman on the actions of the few. We have plenty of black politicians that's not forgiven from their constituents. You know, we can't let the few people that do the bad shit speak for the multitude. That ain't fair.
I know it's not fair, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. Because when I look, I got Fonnie Willis down there in Atlanta. Okay, she's dirty and corrupt. You got the prosecution office. They dirty and corrupt. Love and Howman, if you follow the Young Thug. This, this United States of America was built on the lie, and the lies are continuing.
Yeah.
And so, but we put this hope into people thinking that we're gonna do something. I'm not putting no more hope in nobody because they're black to think they getting ready to be the savior and
Was
they're
you at
gonna
Tony
look
Williams?
out for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. Just because they black don't mean they don't do the right thing. Human greed is human greed.
Make sure y'all hit
And,
that like
and
and that subscribe when y'all come in, please.
yeah. And then and don't get me wrong, we've had we've had there's criminals of all races. But we're supposed to be the chosen people, you know. We're supposed to be the chosen ones. Well, we sure ain't acting like it. So it's just awful. And so, oh yeah, there is connections with Andrew Holmes. Yeah. And see, it's Felicia Duke.
Okay, so our wonderful sister, I guess she dropped out for a minute. She'll be right back. We got our wonderful sister here, right here, Miss Queen Sunkiss. She was dropping that fire too. So, anybody who's still here, say your piece. We try to hold on to our wonderful sister get back. I'm sorry if I
Now,
made a
what
mistake here, Miss
kind of
Sunkiss.
mess is this?
Oh, she back. Here she goes. She back. She back right away. Yeah, word up. Word up. Real good.
That to me.
I'm glad you back. Keep
And you
keep
got the
keep stumping on her.
video footage of Andrew Holmes showing this woman out of it. Then you,
Wait, who got what video?
oh
Who
wow.
got video footage? Wait, what are we talking about?
I think she's talking about when Tiffany, I think she was Tiffany got drunk and was cussing outside the club or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hello?
Oh Lord. This internet is just giving me the flux.
Yeah, I was giving you hell right now. Because you cooking. See, if you wasn't talking about nothing, your shit would be bouncing right now. If you was just twerking or you was just talking shit, fighting, shit. Your shit be
But
cush.
anyway,
you you
I
over here,
mean,
you over here
all
trying to make
blacks are not
sense.
thieves.
You trying to make
All
sense.
blacks are not criminals. So there are successful people. But the only thing I'm seeing right now are the successful people of color.
Hey, why they messing with her water, man? Come on, Spring Y'all, stop messing with her water. They do that when you be cooking. See, they know that she over here saying something quality of life. You know, she gotta throw a couple of ratchet words in between. She gotta stop being so proper. You throw a few ratchet words in there, they got it. They algorithm mess up. What you making, son, kids?
Yeah, breakfast sandwich and some hash browns.
Huh?
Breakfast sandwich and some hash browns.
Oh, I thought you was like making some smoothies.
So,
All right, she back.
Yeah, I'm back. So right now is not a good time for people to tell us we need to vote for somebody because they're black.
There you
It's not a good time. We should be telling people to vote for whoever has our best interests,
go. The
whatever
policy.
policies
you
and
got somebody
programs.
backstage?
Huh?
You got somebody backstage?
Wait a minute, what did you say now, Miss Queen?
I said you got somebody backstage?
Do I have somebody?
Backstage.
I'm not understanding.
Oh no.
Okay.
Audio. Oh, that's why. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, is somebody backstage? Because I see somebody type a message back there.
Let me see. Yeah. So with Tiffany disappearing, like, why would you disappear now? Why you disappearing now? Because you've been caught. You've been caught.
Yeah, she's gonna go to jail.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure out. Where did she go to? Like you
Like,
saying, like they don't know
where
nothing.
you going? You've been caught. You can run, but you can't hide. You got to answer for what you did. And so people need to think when you do this type of behavior, don't they know these folks gonna find you? They gonna bring you down to your knees?
She might be in Nicaragua. That's what I kind of heard. Some people
Yeah,
say,
they say she's supposed to be out of the country
yeah, that's what I heard.
and all of this.
I heard she might be
But
in
you
Nicaragua.
running now, but you were so bad in the meeting, disrespecting people, disrespecting the elderly,
Oh
talking
Lord.
tall shit to them people. She belittled them people from the trustees to the residents. So stand up and be the woman you are. that you was portraying yourself to be. You was big bank Hank.
Like think about the police chief. He's got 9 indictments against him. Like
The
what is he?
police chief,
Like
everybody on her staff is crooked.
what is he thinking
And you
right now?
know, Keith Freeman. And you know these people, they gonna sing like canary birds on you because when what you gonna do when them feds come for you? You gonna sing like a canary bird
This-
because you know they got you.
they gonna get him. This
They
crazy.
gonna get you. And so Keith Freeman indicted. The police chief indicted.
Indicted.
So all you been around is criminals.
Yeah.
Criminals. You done filled up in your head that I'm getting ready to steal from this town, take everything I want,
Yo, Tony
and you
Will,
think
yeah,
ain't
Tony
nothing gonna
Williams, you
happen
right.
to you.
Right.
I need to understand why the woman was able to walk the streets.
It's crazy.
Because back in the day, when I was coming up, they had no business. If you was disrespecting some elderly people, you was gonna get a beat down.
Yeah.
And see, that's another thing that I don't like about our people. You can't
Well,
tell them nothing.
she,
Once they started finding out that she was the crook, nobody wanted to believe it. They held her
well, she did have an active gang
accountable.
around her. She did have an active gang around her, because they did.
And
That guy
all of
who,
them need to go down. Them
the
two
guy who had the
police
locks.
officers that was her henchmen
Yeah.
running
Well,
around
you
here
remember that one
in
video? That
this,
one video where they had the
they
guy with the
need to
blue
go.
shirt. Yeah, they got hit. They got his ass too. They indicted his ass too. The guy with the locks, with the blue shirt on. They locked his. They locked him up the other day. I was like, wow. They getting all of them.
Had people up there praising this woman, praising the woman. If you go back and look at that last board meeting before the special meeting when Lori Lightfoot gave her report, you got people up there praising this woman. F that. She's a thief. She didn't care about her people. She stole. The taxpayers are going to pay. What is there to defend? Can somebody answer that question?
Ain't nothing to
Why
defend.
why did we still have people defending Tiffany Henyard?
Yeah, some kids said
I'm
it too.
waiting. Who wants to go first?
There
Queen?
ain't nobody could defend that.
Cause she black.
Yeah. Queen,
Cause
I'm
yes,
asking you this question.
yeah.
Why in the hell did we have people still defending Tiffany Henyard?
You go out and get her.
Oh, that part is easy. That's the
Hello?
easy part.
Cause
That's
she
the
black.
easy part. But
Because she's black.
they trying to get some butter biscuits. That's what some people was trying to get. They was hoping that they raccoonery will overcome the odds, and that's what it is. It happens. Some people are like, well, let me see what I can get, and they hoping like if she hang on, well, maybe I'm gonna get something, or I'm afraid because maybe she might come do something to my business. So it's the double-edged sword of being a raccoon. That's what happened. You got to, instead of standing on your laurels, you got to become a raccoon, and you got to worry about if the sword is swinging to the left or if the sword is swinging to the right. Instead of being like, fuck it, if the sword swing, I'm going to meet it with a shield. Meaning I've gotten myself empowered with other black folks, and we together. So when type of shit like this happen, because you saw, she tried to throw shit at certain other black people, but they defeated her. She lost in court case after certain black people who had a shield. But Negroes who was hoping they could be in the goddamn melee and not get caught, those Negroes got taken down because the sword swings to the left or to the right. But if you don't got a shield to protect yourself, then your ass going down. That's just the odds of the game. So you got to think about that shit. Am I going to be up here doing full raccoonery, or am I going to stand on my laurels? That's just it. You're going to have to make a decision because ain't no fence sitting for Negroes. You could try to sit on the fence, but the white supremacists, they'll just come and cut the fence down under you. You don't have to worry about nobody else black coming to do it to you because they'll just come and cut it because they don't allow Negroes to sit on the fence. I see Negroes in England. I just seen a kid kissing a white kid's shoes, and that's what be going on in these other places. And yeah, there's race riots right now going on in the UK, and yeah, don't nobody cap about like motherfuckers don't get pissed when they ready to get pissed. That's what happened. You gonna have to be honest with this shit. Stop being afraid. Stop letting them put you into a situation in a state of fear. That's right. See, Tony Williams right there. You gotta have integrity. You gotta have integrity. None of the people she had with her had any integrity. All those people. The fact that they was out there willing to jump on people. You know who had integrity? That one brother who got in trouble when that sister got allegedly accosted by that councilman. And that brother got fired because he stood on business. Remember, they fired that brother who's in that report. They didn't let him hang around. They ain't say, hey, nigga, fuck it, you can stay a police. They got rid of his ass. They cut him right down. They was like, look, move him out the spot. That brother is not allowed to stick around here no more. And they got him up out of the paint. And that's what happened because he was standing on business saying, like, look, this dude did this to this girl. And they arrested him like, hey, nigga, you're supposed to be down. You're supposed to be down with the whole shit. That's right. The whistleblower. Andrew Holmes is the councilman, the older Negro. That's the Negro with that weird afro that looked like he come from the 70s. Like, you know, when you saw a nigga with that afro on Good Times, you weren't supposed to trust that nigga. On Good Times, if you saw a nigga showed up with that afro, you was like, oh, hell no. Look at Good Times. Go watch all the Good Times when they got a nigga with that afro. He ain't nothing but corrupt. Niggas with that afro is corrupt. You can try to play like it ain't true, but it is. You got to watch it. What my nigga say? My name is Lenny. Do you have a penny? See, Lenny didn't have that full afro, but you know he became what's the name later on. Yeah. So that you never supposed to trust Negroes with those type of afros. And that's the problem what happened. And that's why we doing this whole delineation shit. I be telling people we delineating because we got too many people. Yeah, Tony. We got too many people up in our mix right now. When we trying to get shit straight with our culture. See, the funny thing is people don't like to say this, but everybody is fucking doing good. They call themselves who they are. And we not going to hate on that. We not going to hate on, we just going to be honest about it. But when everybody say who they are, they who they are. But when we say who we are, people start talking about, oh, you niggas don't got no culture. You don't know where you come from. I'm like, my people, my daddy come from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The Tuscaloosa, those were black Indians. Yeah, a lot of niggas don't know that. That's black Indians. The Tuscaloosa were black Indians. When they talk about roll tide, they were talking about niggas. My mama from her family built Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And people think like they built it off of like a white person. No, just go to Elizabeth City. The statues is black people, all in the middle of town. So we gotta get off this whole we all over there. We was building shit right here all day. We got a foundation of history right here that we come from, that we should be able to dig into and understand that's where we come from. Some of us can say, you know, if you want to track over there, I'm fine with that too. I'm not anti you wanting to be elsewhere. But I'm from right here. I'm from the soil. That's where my people's from. That's all I know. Right here, Alabama, North Carolina, Virginia. This the places where I move about. That's what I'm trying to tell people. South Carolina, North Carolina, New York, New Jersey. These are like the areas I kind of Ohio once in a while, Pennsylvania. These are the areas I preach. This is my creature comfort. These are the areas I go. Word up. I ain't trying to go to no motherland. I don't need to go over there. My brother went over there. His wife abandoned him over there. She was African. She abandoned him with his son. She left that nigga in Madagascar. That's where she abandoned that nigga. That's real talk. That ain't no shit I made up. When my aunt went over to Ghana, she got robbed. Her and our whole tour bus, they got robbed. And they was like, they ain't never going back over there again. So I have history with black people going over to Africa. Shit wasn't quality. It wasn't good. Motherfuckers got the hell up out of there. My brother living in Sweden right now. And his black son, they living with a white woman. So that nigga ran all the way to Sweden. Yeah, I told that nigga when they called me that they was like they needed me so he could get back to the United States. I was like, I don't know, nigga. I'm not putting that shit on my name. I had to be honest about that. I ain't let a nigga put that shit on my name. I don't know if the nigga coming back with terrorist intent or whatever. People like, that's your brother. Nigga, all right, go get your brother from a foreign country, nigga, and then the white people come to your house in black cars, so like you gotta come with them to the State Department, nigga. Then you'll be thinking different, like, yeah, I ain't fucking with this nigga. What? Why are they driving me all the way down here? And they not nice. They don't drive you back. Them niggas make you have to go get on a bus or a train back home. They is foul, yo. I don't even understand dealing with these people. It's crazy. That's why I look at niggas like, I was like, man, y'all don't really get it. You ain't really done nothing. Then your family ain't out of the country, huh? I always say that to motherfuckers when people trying to get back in the country. You don't never know that today. What up, Wellness with Frugal Mama? How you doing, beloved? I got to get up and catch your early morning workouts. I swear, it be coming on, but I be laying there. I be laying right there on the bed. I be like, I'm going to get up. Because I got to go outside and water the plant. It's been.
Hmm. Yeah. What he do? Get a phone call? If Miss April will be back when she get back, y'all. I really just don't know what to say. It's the same that this lady stole all this money. I hope they find her. But she probably already gone. She probably like, yep, the jig is up. And when they ain't paying attention, I'm going to slip away. And she done slipped out. But it is sad you can't trust these politicians. Crazy. Ooh, baby, yeah. Make this good. Breakfast steak sandwich is going to be delicious. The crazy part is I have 2 pair of kitchen shears, and neither one of them are anywhere to be found. And this is insane. I just want to lose their kitchen sink. So I don't know if Miss April don't come back. I want to get Queen Cookie Show. I'm gonna just ham up. I'm almost done cooking. I don't know if y'all can get a cookie show. Hopefully her internet come back soon. But a part of me thinks really big enough. What the hell?
I'm back, y'all. This internet just giving me the flux.
Welcome back.
Okay. So I'm going to have to go back and listen to the show. But I do have this question to ask. Do y'all think, Tiffany should be charged with the crimes? And do we, what do we say when they start saying, oh, they're coming after me because I'm black? And should they give her mercy because she has a 5-year-old daughter?
No, she don't get no mercy. Nobody else get no mercy.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because the lady down there in Baltimore, they gave her house arrest instead of sending her to prison because she has children.
Well, what lady in Baltimore? What she do?
Baltimore, she got all kind of money from PPP loans, millions of dollars. Miss Mosby, she was just, I think it's Mosby. Girl, there's so many of them that's been done so much stuff, I can't even keep them straight. But she was, what was she, the governor? Hey, Latoya, what was the lady down there in Maryland that got all of that money from the PPP loan?
Oh, I didn't know she was a government official.
Yeah, she was even, well, wasn't she the governor or the mayor?
I
Yeah,
thought she was
this
just a
just
regular
happened.
person.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm listening.
All of these black women that's been in charge, they've all turned out to be criminals.
That's crazy.
Criminals. And that's what I'm having an issue with. For somebody to tell me that I need to vote for somebody because they black. What was that lady's name? Come on, y'all. The lady, hold on. See my other device, because I did a show. You got another lady that was a mayor down there in Atlanta. She got money for PPP. She got all of that money, and what does she do? She go and buy a doggone pink Rolls Royce. Yeah. So every black woman that's been in power has stolen and lived flashy.
I've been wondering where
Yes,
these people come
Victoria.
from.
Hey, Wellness, Tony. Yeah, those people in Dalton, where Tiffany has stolen the money from the general funds, will have it worse than these other ladies that got the PPP loans and stuff. Yeah. So this is gonna come next. People, oh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
girl, I'm just not winning with this internet. I'ma just go on and end the show because it's storming. It keep kicking me out. The internet keep going in and out. But
Okay.
I can't stand Tiffany Henyard. You know, she was so disrespectful to the citizens of Dalton, Illinois, um, and Thornton Township. She got right in and she treated them people like they was dirt, like they were nothing. And she had so much stuff to say. But now, you know, stand up, be the big bad wolf woman that you was in them board meetings. You know, now you know where to be found. Now you done disappeared because everything that came out about you. So now you running and you hiding. So they're gonna hunt you down, Tiffany, and you are gonna be charged. You can run, but you can't hide, baby. Not for too long. These people are going to find you. And I don't want nobody telling me it's some type of conspiracy. She's a black woman. I don't want to hear none of that. She's a thief, a criminal. And do you have any closing comments you want to say, Miss Queen?
No, I just hope they find her and she get properly prosecuted.
Yeah, because you know these people property taxes are gonna go up. She harassed so many people up there. So no, I don't feel sorry for her. Oh yeah, the feds know where she at. Yeah, they know. They've been watching her. You know, she had a whole gang of people to terrorize the town, to terrorize the citizens. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this shit up. Like, we're still doing this in 2025? I mean, 2024? Like, we're intimidating people. We're telling people they got to pay us money in order to have their businesses in Dalton. People going around picking up bags of money. We don't have that much power to think we're going to be able to do this. We don't have no people in power that can say, give her a break. You going down. But this is what you did to your people, black people. And I got folks, Ricky Smiley, telling me I need to vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. Now, Lacey? Lacey, that's the police chief, right? Everybody up there that was around this woman is being indicted. Ain't that something?
They should be, because they had to know she was stealing all that
Yeah.
money.
But they all, you know, right now, I have to make choices in my life right now. Do I want to spend the rest of my life in jail, or do I just want to live a regular life? I am so glad that I don't need what some of these other people need, where they got to steal like that. Just steal. Take away from other people. Tiffany Henyard has no compassion. Tiffany Henyard only cared about Tiffany Henyard. So I want Tiffany Henyard to be found, prosecuted, and jailed. You know.
I agree.
And I hope we can get some new blood of women, black women, that's not doing shady stuff that's in office. Because every black woman that's the mayor, the DA, any woman that's in power, they've got scandals behind their name. They're doing their people worse than what the Caucasian man would do.
You got somebody backstage. Goodness. Well, I think she has fallen again, so y'all, I'm gonna hop down when she come back. She probably gonna end the show because she having problems with her internet.
Okay, everybody, I'm having internet issues. I got tired of this. Uh, but anyway, Tiffany Henyard is a disgrace to women of color. Uh, Tiffany Henyard terrorized the whole town, the village of Dalton and Thornton Township. Tiffany Henyard had all criminals around her. Everybody's being indicted, and no, I do not feel sorry for Tiffany Henyard. I do not feel sorry because you can make a choice and you can do the right thing. Hey, lady, I'm doing fine. She okay down there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you make her some of that coffee, the vanilla caramel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cause I got her the vanilla caramel.
Okay.
Okay. And then did you put them Swiffer things up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cause I bought my own, but I got her some more than cloth.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks.
Okay. Oh, it's no problem. Okay. So y'all, I'm going to end this show. It's raining and storming here. I had the show set up. I did a show early this morning on Ricky Smiley. You know, he's telling us that we should vote for Kamala Harris because she's black and we want to be part of history. Nobody tells me who I should vote for. I vote on who has my best interest in mind. But anyway, the internet keeps going in and out. So I really hate I gotta end this show because when I have people, they come in from Dalton and they tell us.
That the electronic bingo is starting at noon, so come on down. Electronic bingo is happening in the activity room on the first floor.
No, I'm not going to play bingo today. It's raining and I'm not feeling all that well. So hopefully the internet will be back because of course y'all know when I'm not, I'm in bed, I do a lot of my YouTube and then especially when it's raining out. But the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of mine. We will respect the panel. We will respect the guest. Everybody's opinion matters, and everybody needs to be heard on how they feel. This is April Showers. Thanks for joining me today. Peace.